Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's reading is going to be for Aries to wrap up the month of February as we move into March. I've already pre-shuffled some oracle cards, so let's jump straight into it. The first card is going to be Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And then the second card that was pulled was the Seas of Minnetonka. Seeing potential, bring unconsciousness to light right here. But these cards are like really beautiful cards, so you know, with these two energies here, this is really talking about you seeing the potential in a new project and bringing it to full fruition. Something that you've manifested or something that you really wanted to work on is going to be super successful for you. There is an unconscious behavior or pattern system though that you need to bring to light when it comes to achieving these goals. So maybe there's some sort of self-limiting beliefs around the situation, or maybe there is some sort of like internal blockage that you have that's like kind of causing you to be in a stalemate around your energy when it comes to these new projects and things, and that's only going to push the success further away from you. With this card, the Child of the Cosmos, the intelligence lies within you, so always recognize that we all have already done this before, especially if you are a starseed who's been on planet Earth for many lifetimes and have came back. And so this is really talking about how a lot of times it's easy when we're going through our day-to-day life and like living in the matrix to be disconnected from ourselves and like the universe's potential and possibilities. We all have the power within us to make things happen, and so try to stray away, it seems like, from like self-limiting beliefs and patterns that are self-sabotaging. So let's pull some tarot and kind of see what other messages we have here. Yeah, because this new project that's like you're going to be working on or have already worked on is like a part of your fate and your destiny. And thoughts become things, so what we think about, we bring about, especially when it comes to starting like new projects and things. So just be mindful of like how you're feeling and any unconscious like patterns in your mind that you do or activities that you do. Try to remain present and call yourself out when you are having negative thoughts or when you are going down a certain like rabbit hole. Okay. This is really beautiful energy, actually. I love this. This is great. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Wands here. Let's see if Spirit has anything else for us. Okay, guess not. Well, wait. So Ace of Cups here, Spirit is really wanting to bring you a new gift, some sort of emotional fulfillment. A lot of times Ace of Cups could represent a new love offering that's coming into your life here. So somebody really wants to like come in and it's part of your destiny and your fate. But this also could be that new idea and thing that you've been working on, like Spirit wants to gift it to you. So if you've been doing the work on the back end, the emotional fulfillment is going to come into fruition. You also have the Queen of Wands here and the Four of Wands. So this is really all about somebody who is in their creative, authoritative power here, and it leads to some sort of happiness celebration and ceremony. So whatever you are working towards, if this is in like a career setting or like a personal goal setting, it is going to work out for you 100%. You have the tools and the power here to make what you want happen. And it's actually going to bring you so much like great success and harmony. If this is in a love situation, whoever that is coming into your life is going to represent this strong fire energy, where they're very passionate about you, but they also like are really serious and emotionally invested as well. And then you have the Four of Wands, and that's all about like marriage and like ceremony, some sort of celebration. And so like this potential connection that is coming into your life can lead to a lot of fulfillment and happiness. So I would say definitely go for it and just like be on the lookout, you know, like a spirit brings people into your life at your time. A spirit brings people into your lives at very specific times to show things either about ourselves or to show things about, you know, to bring about lessons for other people. So this is a really great positive energy here. I love all of this. Let's see if there's anything else that we need to gain from this, but ultimately whoever's coming into your life, like, girl, go for it, girl. They're coming in for a reason. The Queen of Wands is here. Whoa, 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 settle down, everybody. We also have the King of Pentacles that just came out, so that's really beautiful energy. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This means that you're going to have ultimate wealth and stability. Your business is going to be booming. Those ventures that you're taking a part of are going to be skyrocketing. This also could be, you know, a King of Pentacles energy of somebody coming into your life who represents that. So maybe they're really financially stable, they have their stuff together, you know, and this emotional commitment could lead to great abundance and success. But weirdly here, the Four of Cups came out, you know, which is kind of all about like a, you know, stagnant energy and like being in like a contemplation like mind state, you know. There's some sort of like, you know, boredom that you have with either your life or, you know, the way that things are going for you. And you may be inclined at first to pass up this person. You may be kind of like, I don't really know if this person is for me. You're like, they're kind of like boring or whatever. And you're kind of maybe like looking into the past and like comparing this person to your like past situations and lovers. But then you're gonna realize later on that actually this is something worth like taking a chance on, you know. And you're gonna be like, dang, why was I so harsh in the beginning in the first place, you know? Ugh, goodness gracious. Yeah, because you also have the Two of Swords here. And the Two of Swords is also about making a really difficult decision. You're kind of weighing your options, you know. The girl in this card is like blindfolded, and she's choosing not to see the choppy waters like behind us. And I think that you may be choosing to keep your blindfold on when it comes to like this new person in your life or this new venture, and you may be potentially avoiding making like a solid decision, and like really weighing your options like around this. There's gonna be a lot of like stagnation and just contemplation and like overthinking in the head and emotional space that really isn't gonna do you any justice, to be perfectly honest. Like the energy crowning this reading is all about like love, commitment, happiness, and emotional fulfillment. So like, again, there's some sort of unconscious patterning to your thought space that is completely ruining things that are meant for you, you know. Spirit, like, everybody has free will, but Spirit is going to try to bring things in that are meant for you, but ultimately you have free will, so you don't have to capitalize on it. You don't have to take advantage of it. I do think in this circumstance, if you are asking me, that it is worth it. Yeah, you need to move to calmer waters, like within your mind space. This is the Six of Swords here. You know, you're being forced out of a comfort zone. Maybe you're not used to talking to people, you know, anymore. Maybe you got really burdened in the past, and like now it's really hard for you to want to commit to anything or take on opportunities when spirit is presenting you new love offerings. But it's like, whether you want to take it or not, this is a part of your soul opportunity and the growth that like you need to take. Like, it's not easy leaving our emotional baggage behind and like starting a new love opportunity. A lot of times we really mess things up because we bring all of our past stuff and trauma like into new situations. But you got to release that, and you know, recognize that things that happened to us in the past happened actually for us, and move away from a victim blaming mentality of, oh my god, this is what they did to me, because it's really gonna block this new situation. And maybe you're used to rejecting people who are interested in you because of everything that you've gone through, or because it's just easier for you to like be by yourself. But I promise you, this is leading to emotional fulfillment, commitment, things that are destined for you, and you really should take advantage of this situation. There, you could actually be really surprised. You know, you could really be surprised if you end up kind of like taking on this situation, you know, and it's okay to be vulnerable, and it is really scary to connect with new people, but force yourself to get out of this comfort zone. Leave the past in the past. You know, you're moving towards something new now, and it's a part of your destiny. I know that you got this. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. And I wish you the best on this journey. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.